going to go over the 1-4 high set, but that's pretty much our UCLA series. And I like the UCLA series. There's a lot of things we could do out of it. It's basically a 1-4 high. And there's a lot of ways you can set it up, a lot of ways you can get into it, a lot of different options you have out of it. Of course, I'm not a big fan of running offenses. I like to run sets and then make reads after that. But to review, we always like to start, I like to start in a double stack set. And then we could also make reads out of this double stack as well, depending on mismatches and things like that. But our guard, when he gets into an attack zone, I want all four players moving simultaneously. Also, if you can't just pop directly out, you might have to walk them up and then pop out. But I want four guys across. That's what I want. And that's what we need to get is the 1-4 high set. It really vacates this area here and leaves a lot of lanes open. I want a point guard that can decide on a side that he wants to throw it to, dribble to that side, and then enter it to the wing. This man who's now playing the high post just basically stays there and sets that back screen, which is really the easiest and I would say the screen that provides the most enjoyment because you could really hit somebody there legally, of course. But you want to come off that high post screen, and if you fake like you're going away on a screen away and cut hard, you might get this little bounce pass in here for a gimme layup. Now, as that action is going on, I don't want these guys just standing. So you can make different reads on this too. Because this guy, I would like this guy to kind of walk down and this guy walk here and set that screen where he could come back up over the top. Now, once this guard comes off that high ball, now remember the ball's here. So comes off that high ball screen, high post screen, looking for that layup. If he doesn't get it, then we have to get into our sets now, our series. Okay, this man now is going to throw the ball to the high post man. The high post man has options. He could shoot it, drive it. He could hit it over here to this man working off this screen. After the big high post sets the screen, he could flash. A lot of options. Okay, this guy passes it here, and then he sets the screen down. So the guard that came through is now here. He kind of lingers. He can go either way. I prefer he comes back off of that screen there, and then we simply throw the ball, from here, right there. That's our preferred jump shot area. Okay, now when this man goes down and sets that screen, he has to reverse pivot seal, and now he's a post. So if he doesn't have the shot, he could dump it into the post. After he passes it to the shooter, he could screen away. So this man that came off of that single can now come all the way over and look for a shot in this short elbow area. A lot of options. A lot of possibilities. Okay, so we're going to go over this again. We're going to start after the double stack where we were. And I'm going to go over it a little bit quicker, a little bit cleaner, so you'll have a good understanding of what we're doing. Dribble to a side, enter it to a wing. Sets the high pick, fakes, comes off of that looking for a layup. Walk his man down, set the screen, walk his man down, come off of that screen. So now this man has the ball. Okay, there's the screen. There's the player there looking for the ball. Doesn't get it, so he's hovering around here. And that's now we go from here, pass it there, and then set the down screen. So now the shooter can go either way, but he comes back off of that looking for the return pass here. Jump shot. Okay, after he passes it, he screens away. So now this man comes all the way over. So if he doesn't get the jump shot, he could dump it in the post on a reverse pivot seal, hit it back over here for this guy coming over the top, or just make a play to the basket. If it's not there, then we just play basketball. Pass and screen away. Simple stuff. That's the wing option. Wing option. Okay, now we're going to go over the high post option. Okay, we're back to our UCLA series. We're going to do the post option which is really the high post option. So let's do this again. There's so many options off the high post feed. Okay, remember, we came here. We're looking to pass the ball here. But let's say he's denied. The wings are denied. High deny. I would assume that the low post guys have defenders somewhat behind them. If they're really overplaying the high post, you can almost throw a lob over the top and get a layup. So usually they're going to play behind. Not open, not open. Don't keep moving out. Just stay there. Bounce past the ball to the high post. Whatever side, if he throws it to your side, you immediately cut. That should be a bounce pass layup. There's no help. He overplays. It's an immediate cut. A precision bounce pass should get you the layup. Okay, that's the way it should work. I still want this other action to come off. I want some activity over here. Okay, now he just passed the ball to the high post. He cuts. If he doesn't get it, he can look for a dribble handoff right behind him. And a lot of times that's going to be there. The high post guy can hand it off or keep it like a read option in the NFL. So he could actually keep that. And then turn here for a jumper or finish at the rim. He's also got this man coming here so he could fake it there and throw it there. This man, instead he could take the handoff and pull up and shoot the jumper there if there's some traffic down in this area. After this man cuts through, and if he doesn't get it, he must continue through to vacate that area because the guy's coming right behind him. You could fake the handoff, catch, turn, face, and you could square up now. Now, when this man, if he doesn't get the handoff and it's a fake, he should get to here, doesn't have the ball. If he's not open, he should pop out and flare out to this area. Okay, to, again, leave spacing. There's a lot of things you could do. After this man screens, he could roll hard and you could dump it in there. A lot of options. The key is the wing must flash cut to the rim. Because he's denied. Otherwise, we throw it to him. Because that's our primary option. Okay, so if we threw it here, same thing. So again, no matter what we're doing, if the guy comes down and he can't get it here, so he throws it there, this man has to cut. If he doesn't get it, he continues. This man walks him down. You could even do a lot of things. This man could set that. He could set that. He could come all the way off of those double staggers if he wanted to. After he throws it, he goes there. He comes all the way around looking for a handoff. I've done a million things with this. When this guy cuts, if he doesn't get it, this guy could screen away for the high post guy, who he could then come all the way around. There's a ton of things you can do on a timeout set. But like I've said on everything, we have to make reads. Have to make reads. Make a read on how your defender's playing you and take what they give you. And if you do that, you can really get things done. I want to show you a couple more sets that we get out of this, where we get a couple more options off the wing entry, the wing option we call it. So let me get to that real quick. So going back to our UCLA, let's go back at this wing option for a second. There's supposed to be an I in there. Okay, let's get back to this wing option, and let's assume you're smart like I think you are. And remember, the guard comes all the way through and he catches it out here. And he's looking for that jump shot right about here. Looking for that jumper. Remember, he passed it there, cut through. He passed it back, screen down, came here. So now we have the low post guy here. This is our high post guy who just threw the pass. And now he's got the ball. Over here, we had a guy looking for a shot and a guy screening. Okay, let's say he doesn't take the shot. It's not open. Not a post option there. What we do now is we hold it and we space it out. And then he holds the ball. He has two options. Dribble, handoff, or pick and roll. He's got the ball here. So if he puts his hand up, says he wants a screen Now it's a pick and roll. This whole area is vacated because now you can see it. He's over here. He's got the screen. Okay, so he can come over that screen and he's got guys spotted up. So now he attacks the rim and you got the roll man or the pop. Pick and pop or pick and roll. But he's got the whole area vacated. So there's your pick and roll. All these guys cleared it. Same play we just ran. Same 1-4 high. Oops. Same 1-4 high series. But now he didn't shoot it and we've got it all cleared out. Let me show you one more. Let me show you how the dribble handoff would work. So now we're going to go UCLA, dribble, handoff, option. Let me just go over it all for you so you can get a good visual. Because this is all, you could rewound it and seen the visual, but let's just assume you could dribble over, throw it, set the screen, come off the screen, walk him down screen, come off. Ball's here, throw it back to the high post, screen down, pop out, catch it here, no shot. So now here we are. So now I've got the guy here with the ball, the high post guy who passed it. This is the screener who came down to set the screen. Over here you've got the guy looking for a jumper and then the guy set the screen. So they again all clear out. Now he's got the ball. Last time we said pick and roll. This time he's just simply, instead of doing the pick and roll, he's going to dribble at him. And that means it's a handoff there. Basically serves as a pick. So he dribbles. If he puts his hand up, that means come get me, set me a screen. If he dribbles at him, then it's just going to be a handoff, turn the corner, score. So those are just a couple of options out of the UCLA. I mean, so you've got, out of the UCLA, you've got the wing option. You've got the post option. You've got pick and roll possibilities. You've got dribble handoffs. I mean, you've got a ton of different things that we could look at in here. So, again, really good series because I like the fact that on the 1-4 set, this whole area is pretty much vacated. So there's not a lot of help. If you can cut, if you can get open, if you can drive, there's not a lot of post action here. You vacated the low post, so you get a lot of action inside of here. And I like to just mix it up. You know, if we're running our 14 series or we're running our, basic horn series, this is a little bit of a mix-up. It gets people off that baseline, off the post, and it vacates all that area there for us to drive into. So hopefully this helps a lot of you. I know I've gotten a lot of emails on me putting this up on the website to help out. I know it's real basic and generic, and those of you that need more assistance, just simply email me and it should be good to go. All right, hopefully that helps.